Hello and welcome back to the Tarnished Badge, where each week I try to bring you another story about the Minneapolis Police Department and the city of Minneapolis in general. On the last podcast that I did, Living in Cages, that means the residents, homeowners, and business owners in the city of Minneapolis that are having to put up the fences around their own property to protect themselves from homeless people breaking in, stealing their property, breaking into their garages and their homes, and the police refusing to do anything. Now, in the last call I did with Minneapolis 311 and recorded, she informed me that there is a tent city that they are in the process of clearing up and opening for the homeless. How that's going to come about, I have no idea, but perhaps I can call them back again. Each time you call them, you get a different operator. So I'm sure I won't, if I get her, I'll just hang up and try again because I know she won't talk to me again after I told her I was recording this. But, anyways, um, maybe I shouldn't tell them that I'm recording it even after I'm done. But anyways, here we go. Let's see what we can find out about these camps that they're building. City of Minneapolis. Yeah, hi Brianna. I am trying to do a story on the Minneapolis homeless, and I was told that there is a encampment that the city is working on that is supposed to be opening up pretty soon. And I was told that it was on some website that I could look up. Can you tell me what website that is or what the details on that is? Yeah, I was told by another 311 operator because my property in the last 3 weeks has been hit 4 times. And I was wondering what the city was going to do about the homeless people breaking into everybody's property. And she said, well, they're going to be opening a fenced in encampment that's supposed to house like 100 people or something like that. And I was wondering if you could explain that to me or if there's a website or something that I could go to look at. Oh, this coming Thursday, and is this supposed to be like? Is it unlimited people, or is it just like? Because we were told that there was supposed to be like these pods that were supposed to be opening, and then it ended up just being a Vivo, and then a Vivo is just a treatment facility. It's not a homeless resource because not everybody that's homeless is a drug addict. You know. Okay. Right. Right. Okay, do you know what the project or whatever is called? And you said it's supposed to be opening up this next Thursday? Right, but I mean, right. I mean, the city has done that like 15 times now. They keep closing all the camps that they're at putting up fences and then just saying, here's a resource paper, go there instead. But they don't really, I mean, because a lot of people have property with them and they can't go to these facilities with their property. So, I mean, is there actually something that's going to be opening that they can actually live in and start getting back on their feet? Or are we just supposed to start building fences around our property to keep people out? Okay. Oh, okay. Right, but right. But what myself and a lot of other people have been saying is that there are tons of empty, vacant buildings here in Minneapolis, and nothing's being done with them. I mean, even MCAD has three buildings over there that are all empty, but the city's not stepping in to say, hey, we're going to put social workers in there, we can put staff in there so we can get the homeless off the street. It's like they just keep shoving them around from one camp to a next. And I mean, you say that they're opening another 90 beds, and it's like, okay, so 90 more beds for the thousands of homeless people that we have out there. How is that really? That's not even putting up. It's like a spooning out the ocean. You know what I mean? Because we have more homeless out there than what they're offering beds for. Right. So then who would we talk to on that? I mean, would we go to the county commissioner? Would we go to the governor? Would we go to the mayor? I mean, who do we talk to about this? Because, like I said, in the last 2 weeks, my property's been broken into four different times. And I called the police and they said, well, call 311. So I call Minneapolis 311 and then I get told, well, that's not an emergency. Go and file a police report online. And it's like, what do you mean that's not an maybe it's not an emergency to Minneapolis 311, but for those of us who are having our houses broke into, it is. So it's like, what do we do? Who do we talk to? Because this is getting ridiculous. You just keep getting, I mean, we feel like we're being treated how the homeless are being treated. Instead of giving us straight answers, we just keep on getting told, well, we're doing this, we're doing that. Just keep filing police reports, which does nothing because they go into that circular file. I'm sorry. Right. Yeah, but this didn't just happen in the last 6 months or last year or two. It's been a problem for a while, and for the city to just now start looking into it, I mean, I mean, I told the cop that the next person that breaks into my property, I'm going to use force, and then I'm told, well, then you're going to go to jail. I'm like, are you kidding me? So you guys can't help us. The police don't help us at all. They drive right by the people at the bus stops, getting high, shooting up, and snorting and everything at the bus stops. You can't even wait at a bus stop anymore. because they're all sitting there getting high. But yet we get told, well, if you protect your property, then you're going to go to jail. I was like, wow. Okay, so how is that really helping the homeowners and the business owners? You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if you live in Minneapolis or not, but in my area where I live, over in Whittier, it's becoming either the city dump or they might as well change it to Whittier prison because everybody's going to have to start putting up fences around their property and live in cages just to protect their property and their homes. Because the city's not, from what we see, the city's not doing anything. And just adding 90 more beds to thousands of homeless people, I mean, that's not going to help, especially when there's buildings, tons of buildings out there that are just sitting vacant and that could be utilized. But like I said, who do we talk to? Who do I address my concerns with? Because my tenant downstairs is, huh? Like, well, my tenant, I live in a duplex that I own, and I rent out downstairs, and she's getting ready to move out because she's terrified. She's an elderly lady, and her catalytic converter's been stolen twice. They go right onto our porches and just take whatever they want. I mean, even when the doors are locked and there's cameras out there, they don't care. And then we get told by the police, well, we don't care, call 311. And then 311 tells us file a police report. So it's like it's a no-win situation for the homeowners and the business owners. I mean, are you guys trying to wipe out Whittier or what? You know what I mean? Right, but the three times that I've called 311, I was told, well, that's not an emergency. Go online and fill out a police report, and then somebody will get back with you in 2 to 3 days. And I was like, they just left. When I called the cops, I said they literally just left going up the alley. And they're like, well, call 311. So it's like, are you kidding me? I even gave them descriptions and everything. And it's like, they didn't care. So, I mean, are you supposed to get guns, tasers, or paint guns, pellet guns, whatever, to start protecting our homes because we can't get help from the city? Right. But you see what I'm saying? It's like, what are we supposed to do if the city isn't going to step in and do to protect the taxpayers that live here? You know, so, but okay, well, yeah, I do thank you for your time. And, I guess I'll call back next week and try to talk to the city commissioner or the county commissioner or whoever to find out what I can do, what my rights are. Because as far as I can see, I don't have any rights as a homeowner. They have more rights to break into my property, huh? Uh, what is it? An email address? Sure. Okay, go ahead. 612 348 3000. 612 348 3000. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Brittany, and you have a great night. You too. Bye. So there you have it, folks. That was Brittany with Minneapolis 311. She doesn't have any better suggestions than the last lady did, and they're only opening 90 more beds for the homeless, where we have hundreds, maybe even thousands of homeless people out there, and they're only opening 90 more beds with all the empty buildings that we have. So, again, until next time, my friends, take care of yourself, protect yourself, because nobody else is going to, especially if you live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Until next time, peace out.